What's good, everybody on YouTube? It's your boy Jay Budokai, and we're back with another video here. And you see the thumbnail, y'all saw the title. Tekken 8, I guess not Tekken 8, but Tekken, is it coming to Street Fighter 6? Well, I have good reasons for thinking this, and with a lot of things happen, like Terry and Mine from SNK coming over to Street Fighter 6 as well. In the recent interview that IGN had with the developers with Street Fighter 6, I believe it was one of the developers or the producers with Street Fighter 6 over there. You can go check that out. I most recommend that because it is quite the video where they talk about how they're just loving fighting games right now, and they want to show their love for fighting games, and that's one of the big reasons why they're working with SNK. That relationship they had is like real fighting games. If you really think about it, you got SVC, and they just shadow dropped SVC Chaos while Evo was going on. SNK did. So the versus landscape is looking great right now as well. I got another video I'm working on for that too, because wow, like we have a lot happening right now over here in the gamer landscape, or the FGC gamer landscape, I should say. But let's get right into this video and talk about, if Tekken 8 comes to Street Fighter 6, who would we see? Now, the big thing we can talk about before we really get into the characters is Street Fighter X Tekken, or Street Fighter Cross Tekken, whatever you want to call it. Came out back in the day, back in like the early 2010s, I believe. I never played this game. I was like 10 or 11 when this game came out. I was playing Street Fighter 4 on my 3DS for sure when this game came out, having a great time doing that. But yeah, this game didn't really do so well because of, I think, gameplay and stuff. And when the game dropped, it had a lot of controversies with all the DLC and characters being on the discs that aren't available and things like that. So I won't really be looking at that game when it pertains to what we could be seeing here in Tekken and or Street Fighter 6, my bad, or what characters you can see to Tekken. Obviously, I really only think there's 4 characters we could see coming over from Tekken to Street Fighter 6 that honestly make the most sense, showing that if we piggyback off of SNK taking, what is it, Mai and Terry, I can give us 2 characters, one male, one female character, I think could be coming over into Street Fighter 6 from Tekken 8. So let's get right into it. And number one, I'm just gonna start out with a big guy here because he just got announced as coming back here in Tekken 8. And with that word I just said there, you should obviously know who I'm talking about, and that is Heihachi. Now, is there a certain fit for these characters into the Street Fighter world? I mean, they made Akuma fit into Tekken 7 and then act like he doesn't exist here in Tekken 8, which is a little crazy that they decided to do that and then decided, well, who is that? But, fighting game lore is fighting game lore. They just be doing whatever the hell they want. But Heihachi would be a great fit. Heihachi would be an amazing fit. Honestly, any of the Mishimas, any of the Kazamas, amazing fits for the game. Those are all the characters we're obviously going to talk about here because they're the only ones I can see coming over from Tekken to Street Fighter. You're not going to bring over Nina and Dragunov into Street Fighter 6 for Tekken. That's crazy. That'd be like if for Street Fighter, when they brought over Akuma from Tekken, or from Street Fighter Tekken 7, they brought Dhalsim instead. Like, I know Dhalsim is cool, but like you have the choice to bring Ken, Ryu, Akuma, and Bison. Those 4, and then you might get lucky. Well, not those 4. Now, those 4 for sure. Then you got Chun-Li, 100% Chun-Li. Now, you might get lucky. You might be able to slide these 2 if you bring in over a Street Fighter character, Guile and Cammy. Maybe those are the only 2 others I could see. Maybe making a slide in and not being a crazy random pick. Anyone else might seem a little random to bring over from Street Fighter. So that's just what I think there when it comes to that. So you can bring it back over to Tekken. You want to make sure we're bringing over big characters that have something to do with the story. Some of our main dudes and some of our strongest guys in the verse to make a big splash in the Street Fighter world. So yeah, I'm going back to Heihachi. I think Heihachi would be an amazing fit into this game. And I'm going to get all these characters out of the way. Then I want to talk about how some of the characters could play, for instance. So let's get on to the next one. And that is obviously going to be Kazuya. Now, come on, the son of Heihachi. Kazuya could most definitely make a great fit into this game. I mean, they fit Kazuya into Smash somehow. I don't know how they did that. They fit Terry into Smash too. So, hey, there's one thing that we could see happen here. But yeah, Kazuya fits into Smash pretty well. And so bringing them over to Street Fighter would be way easier than bringing them over into Smash. So I really feel like that shouldn't be that difficult to do for him. And I think Kazuya is just a great pick. I mean, if I put my hat on anybody, it'd be Kazuya or Jin. Jin's another great pick that I think would be coming over from Tekken to Street Fighter. I honestly think these characters are the best bets here if we ever could see this happening. And I really think the chance of this happening is pretty high because of all the stuff all these developers have been talking about. people honestly think the last DLC character here after Heihachi will be a guest character. And that makes a lot of sense, because why would you bring Heihachi back and not have him be the last character in the DLC? Because you have something even bigger, a guest character coming into Tekken 8. So hopefully, well, if it's another Street Fighter character, that'd be insane. But I kind of doubt it. I don't know who we're going to see. We got Negan last time. We got Noctis as well. And Geese. We got crazy characters in Tekken 7 last time. Honestly, Tekken 7 was an amazing game for crossovers and guest characters. So another character we're obviously going to be talking about here is Jin. Jin is an amazing character, being the poster boy of Tekken at the moment, and who I thought has always been the main character of Tekken. First Tekken I played was Tekken 5. Well, Tekken Tag Tournament 1 actually might have been the first Tekken I played, but the first one I can really remember playing is 5 and Tekken Tag. So both of those games, I always thought Jin was the main character this whole time as a kid growing up, until one day someone told me that it's Kazuya, because he's been the guy fighting Heihachi since the beginning. And I was like, you know, that makes a lot of sense. But Kazuya is crazy. When I was a kid, I always thought, oh, bad guy, not main character. Good guy, always main character. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But honestly, it's the whole Mishima bloodline is really the main characters of Tekken. That's what I'm saying. You're going to see one of them come over into Street Fighter. So now, I don't want to make too many speculations on how I think the characters are going to play, at least when it comes to these three. Because these three are obviously, if they're going to bring over one guy, one girl, it's going to be one of those three dudes. And I think, you know, one of the things I would think would be really cool is how, you know, Ed has this little command dash where he bobs in and out. I would really love to see them do something like that, but do the little Mishima wave dash there with that. And you could do Mishima wave dash into, like, it's a mix up, obviously. Well, yeah, it could kind of be a mix up, because you got your you got the low and you got the electric mid you could do as well. So I guess it wouldn't be mid in Street Fighter. I guess kind of would be mid, because you got overheads, mid, low in Street Fighter. So yeah, you got your electric mids that could, like, maybe there's a way to do a frame perfect electric. You know, you got your Guile up, perfect, and then your Luke's perfect. Let me get a Kazuya and Jin or Heihachi coming in hitting the electric, perfect when they hit the electric. That'd be so gas. Y'all can't tell me that wouldn't be gas right now. That'd be so fire. I'd be locking in on them. I don't know. I'm a big Terry fan, so I'm really hyped for him to get into the game. But if Kazuya, or if any of the Mishimas were added to Street Fighter, I'd be fighting every bone in my body not to play them as well. But I really think that'd be a really cool concept for them. You know, getting the wave dash in, you can see the low into the boom, into the uppercut, or maybe then you go straight into the electric, boom, hits them up in the air, then you can combo them maybe, or maybe the electric has hella frame advantage. You can connect anything on it. That'd be a little crazy. But I'm just, you know, I'm throwing stuff out here. I really think Jin, Kazuya, or Heihachi would be a great fit into the game. Now, I think if they're bringing over one, they're not going to bring over a different one. I think they would play a little bit too similarly, at least Jin and Kazuya. Now, I really think the coolest one to bring over would most definitely be Kazuya, because of the devil mode, and seeing that as his level 3, him going into Devil Kazuya and doing something crazy, kind of like how his what is his rage art is, or is that his heat attack or whatever? He does a little beam out of his eyeball. That is just sick. It's just sick. I think Kazuya would probably be the most bet, or the most likely character that's going to put my money on if they're bringing someone over from Tekken. But honestly, if we're being honest, it'd probably be Jin, because Jin's the main dude here on Tekken 8. You know what? Kazuya was on the main, like when you went to the main menu, it was Kazuya when you first uploaded the game. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Kazuya actually. So yeah, but we're seeing a guy from Tekken is gonna be Kazuya 100%. Kazuya is most definitely the sickest looking guy to come over from Tekken 2 Street Fighter. And honestly, I don't want to say too much how I think they're going to play, because I really want to wait and see what they do with Terry. See how much they change, if they change anything on him, or make some moves that aren't, you know, usual inputs and SNK different here on Street Fighter 6. And while they do that, or once they do that, maybe I'll come back and say, okay, this is what we could see for a moveset wise for attacking characters. And if they're going to bring back, not bring back, but bring over a female character from Tekken, it's going to be one of these two characters, obviously. So number one is Reina, 100% Reina. Like, Reina is a lot of people's favorite character right now. Reina really gives that, what should I say, Jury vibe. Is she the Jury of Tekken? Maybe. But Reina is most definitely a fan favorite right now. I like her. She's pretty cool. And she has a little wave dash into the kick. And she has a little fist too. So Reina's pretty sick, and I really think she would be a great option as a female to come over. But then you have that problem where she might play a little similar to the rest of the gang in there if they bring over one of the guys as well. But I really think Reina, if they are going to bring someone over and they don't want to pull one of the guy Mishima men, I would say Reina 100%. She would make people buy DLC for sure. And you gotta think at the end of the day, it's gotta be someone that can make some purchases and really, you know, jingle up the wallets of some people out there that really like Tekken. And I really think Reina would be a big pick, a great pick there. She's got the personality to draw people in, and her playstyle is really cool. She has a lot of sick kicks and moves and unique moves that could really, you know, have her have a crazy cool move set. She has the headbutt that could be a cool command grab, like her and Heihachi command grab, headbutt on their head. Like, that'd be really sick. That'd be a super sick little mix you can add in there. I would love to see that. So Reina is someone I most definitely see coming over from Tekken. And then last, I would say Jun. Now Jun's kind of a throw out there. You know, Jin and Jun, the Kazamas. I think Jun's a good character to bring over because she would play different. She would play way different than what is it, Kazuya or Mishi or Jin or Heihachi or Reina. Jun will play a little bit different because she doesn't have the simple little Mishima wave dash and things like that. She might play like a little bit more like a Chun, you know, a little bit more defensive on the Street Fighter world. So that's the female I would think most definitely bring over. But if it's going to be two, probably Kazuya and Reina are my two picks. I wouldn't be surprised to see Jin and Reina because they do have the special dialogues and stuff within the game because they actually do see each other and the story and stuff a lot more than Kazuya and Reina ever do. I don't know if they ever see each other in the game or even exchange words, to be honest with you, in the story mode. I can't even remember. I played that day one and I haven't played it again. But if you guys think Tekken's going to come over to Street Fighter, let me know, because I mean, it's not completely out of the, you know, out of the world to say that right now, because we are in a crazy age of fighting games right now. Crazy. I mean, Tekken 7 had, what I say, all those characters earlier, guest characters, crazy. Street Fighter is going to have its first ever guest characters, Terry and Mai. And if they do well, I wouldn't be surprised if they try to add on like a guest character every season. Now, I think people would be very angry about that because there's so many Street Fighter 3 and Street Fighter and other Street Fighter characters missing already from Street Fighter 6. So I kind of understand wanting to prioritize Street Fighter characters over any guest characters. So I wouldn't be too surprised if they don't bring over any guest characters anymore after Terry and Mai. But I am hoping and looking forward to another guest character out of those two. Honestly, I just really think it'd be really sick to see more people in the Street Fighter world and the Street Fighter like system. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. This is probably going to be a much quicker video, probably like 12 minutes. You know, I do want to make longer videos here again, and I got some gameplay videos I'm working on, just trying to get them down right. Playing some Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi. Playing the first one, that game looks really weird. It's really different. Plays a lot different from the newer ones. But yeah, this is going to be the end of the video. Thanks for sticking around this long. I'm just getting something up because I've been wanting to talk about what if Tekken comes to Street Fighter for a while now. Who could we see? Those are my best bets. Those are my, what, 5, 6 characters I think could come in. Another last like honorable mention was Asuka, Jin's cousin, Asuka Kazama. She's another character I could see maybe coming in, but I just don't think she's as popular or would open up the wallets as much as the other 5 I said. And even John is on the outskirts of that. I doubt John would open up the wallets that crazy unless she had Unknown with her. Unknown is something I want to see again, but I know she's not like canon, I think, at all, so we're probably not going to see her in a Tekken ever again. But Unknown was sick. Maybe Unknown should be DLC for Tekken. Hello? And you could rope that into the story somehow. That'd be really cool. I'm getting off topic here, but yeah, this is gonna be it for me here. Thinking about what Tekken characters come over to Street Fighter. Hope you guys did enjoy the video, and yeah, leave a like, subscribe. I do appreciate all the love I've been getting lately, or should I say we've been getting lately, and all the comments I've been getting. So let's keep the discussion going down in the comments below. Let me know what other franchises you might think will come over to Street Fighter, or if we even get anybody else. Or do you think Street Fighter should just stick to keeping their people in the game? Let me hear what you guys think down below. That's gonna be it from your boy. See ya.